All right, it looks like we are rocking and rolling. Welcome in, everybody. For the VOD that this will be down later, we are still playing some ZA. We are just gonna finish doing some quests as well as taking a look and trying to get a little bit closer on Mabels Research, which we are definitely getting there. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. We are giving away a complete Korean 151 set, and all you have to do is subscribe to get in on that. So if that interests you and you want to see us opening up the booster boxes to get that, we are doing that live. We do live stream Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 5 days a week. Even some days when we're late, like today. But either way, we are here. Jarn is almost level 55, dude. Did you even? All right, I guess. Did you skip class? Did you go to class? Jarn, that's nuts. You probably have gotten already upgrades since you last messaged me this morning. Yes, I see you have a challenging ticket. Would you like to take part in the reward match? I mean, well, let's just. Yeah, I've got a Pokemon. I've got the Pokemon I want. Snapping, how is the spider hunting going? I got off. Oh, just to watch me? Well, how much gold did you make at least? Did you make like $1 billion? $2 gold. All right. Vital, welcome back. How's it going, man? Couldn't help but notice that there's a lot of fire Pokemon here. So Snapping, you're now at 4 gold or now you're at 2 gold? Gyarados is level 93. Hey, you know what? Baby steps. We got this. I don't think you got this. Vital, what's up, dude? How you doing? We have gotten some more sales on our eBay. Tomorrow's stream will be starting with some eBay stuff. I will be late coming on the stream again tomorrow, but for better reasons than today. For better reasons than today? Maybe not. Maybe not better reasons. But tomorrow we'll start with some eBay stuff and then we'll transition out of it. Undecided what game I was going to play. I kind of want to go back to Let's Go Pikachu. I know that some of you are not here excited to watch me play the same game over and over again on repeat, but I do really enjoy the speedrunning. But yeah, I've been, I'm doing okay, just a little chilly here. You know what? I get that. Today is a pants kind of day for me too, which doesn't happen very often, but it's been so rainy here. So all I'm saying is I feel ya. Ash, how are you doing? We haven't really talked that much. I don't think that there's even a raid sheet out for Saturday. I'm not sure if anybody's talked about it. I haven't talked to Kazupal about it, being honest. But I imagine on Saturday we will try to put something together. Jarn, where do I go now? What do I need to do? Or is now am I done? Like, I just have to, like, there's no storyline here for the office building. It's just saying go to nighttime and fight things and then come back and fight more things. Is that pretty much where I'm at? Well, it's always a good time. We can go here. We've caught everything, but we definitely need some more dragons. It is. Okay. In dungeon. What dungeon are you in? Let's go look at my Mabels Research real quick. We'll just rotate, you know? See what needs to be done. Okay. I need to register more Pokemon. 4 more Pokemon. Okay, well, we will do that. Obtain more Mega stuff. We'll do that too. Catch Dragon Pokemon, and then that one evolution I can't do because I don't have online yet. Winning battles, still got a lot to do there. And then have your Pokemon use the moves to... Okay, so we're almost at that one too. Let's focus on some dragons. Oh, and Bulbasaur. ZF. Good old classic ZF. Well, I'm glad that you're having a fun time. Jordan, it sounds like you've had a blast today. So, I am going to attempt, I think I'm going to try it tonight. I wasn't planning on making a video about it. I guess I could. But I was going to attempt snapping to get your character to power level my character. My character's at level 7. And I was going to see if in one night I could get it from 7 to 35. What level did you get? No, I haven't done it yet. I'm thinking about doing it tonight. I will confirm. Oh, shoot. We don't have Gengar. Nice, we did get Gengar there. Very clean. See how fast I can get you to 60? That's not the same, Jarn. Brother. Here's the thing too, Jarn. Not to burst your bubble. Power leveling you is not as beneficial as power leveling myself in multiple ways. The main way is because you need practice. You need practice tanking. If you want to tank, you need to like actually put in those hours of tanking to be good at it. If I power level you, that's not going to teach you how to tank. You see how that works? But you are getting in groups. You're level 55 already. Do more BRDs. You can now do LBRS at level 55. I wouldn't tank it. I think you'd get folded on half, but you can definitely do it. It can be done. Oh, you know what? Actually, Jarn, we gotta go back to that Pokeball store. I feel like it was over here somewhere. Pokeball store. Pokeball store? Pokeball store. Jarn, did you take away the Pokeball store from me? Did you steal it? You stole it off my map, eh? I see how it is. I see how it is. You didn't want to wait. I found it. All by myself. All by myself. Hey, what would be the best dungeon for my pally tank to practice tanking in at level 38? Honestly, probably Dragon Maw would be a tough battle. Dragon Maw would probably be a half decent dungeon. You'd get experience. I would say Dragon Maw would be a good excuse me, a good place to start. That's my vote, Ash. You could do Alda soon, but Alda also really tough for tanking. That final boss is not an easy fight. So I wouldn't beat yourself up not doing Alda. I'm having a fully different experience with my Paladin than I had with my Hunter. Hunter's such a solitary class, and this tank I'm built is really only for group play. I mean, that makes sense, right? Have you been enjoying it more? Which one have you been enjoying more out of the two? That's a better question. Like, I bet you, like, they're like, here's the thing. Actually, most people I know, like, from back in the day, really enjoy their Hunter for making gold and doing a little bit of dungeon and raiding. But most people, it takes a very select type to main Hunter as their main source of, like, that's what they're raiding with every week. It's just the opposite experience. That's fair. Hey, you know what? Totally fair. Oh wow, he actually saw me. But yeah, no, you're right though. You kind of hit it on the head there. It is a very different experience. A very different experience. Okay. Find some more dragons. Is there dragons here? No dragons here. Dragon. We could look at the Pokedex. We do know that we need to do that. There's Gibbles in here. We get to go for Gibbles. Go for the Maddie special. Maddie loves Gibble. Well, Garchomp. Not quite same. I have a shiny of him. Not a lot of dragons in here today. No. There we go. That should do it. Because yeah, like even I've noticed too that like when I'm playing my my mage, which is only level 35, it is so much easier to make money and make gold than it is with my warrior. And that's even using an AoE warrior. Like, warriors are not actually designed to do what I'm doing with my warrior. But I make it happen. I made a build that's like really good at exploding on a bunch of guys at once. Oh, that was bad. I should just fight him now. He's a dragon. This one looks like a crocodile, but he's not a dragon. Not to be mistaken. But yeah, and it's just has more to do with like, you know, like even hunters are better at like kiting, so like pulling things across the map like you do with the boss, whereas like your paladin, you throw down that consecrate, get everything attacking you, and then you just like do that with your moves and you just knock them all over, right? Like, and keep things on you. So like paladin would also be a top contender for a really good class for making gold. I think a really high level paladin, Dragonite. I think a really high leveled, level 60 high geared paladin could probably pull all of Stockades in 2 pulls and take it out. Maybe 3, but I think it could be done. But it would take a paladin because the consecrate. Oh, that's not even enough. Oh, that's the wrong ball. No. That's not what I wanted at all. Came in for the Dragonite, walked away with a hair cross. Not exactly what you want. I do feel like I need to actually spend some time on Dane with Cuz and let him actually teach me though. Have some Padawan time with the master. Hey, you know what? I tell ya. He may not know every class, but like, there's a very good chance that Kazupel knows more than anybody about anything. I mean, like, I'm not saying he knows everything. It's just like, he knows a lot when it comes to World of Warcraft. Like, that literally there's like very, very few things that I can like, okay, there are certain things we can have good conversation about in regards to like going back and forth, and he'll ask me being like, what do you think of this? But like, how much stuff that I'm like the expert in the field is like one thing, compared to him. He is like, I go to him for almost like everything. Whereas for me, it's more like he's like, I've got an idea. Does this sound like a good idea, or like in theory it works? I don't even need those. Sorry, Machamp. I had to pull a fast one on you, brother. So I kind of soft told myself every time I play this game on stream, at the very, very minimum, I want to get like 25 battles, because 25 battles is like not even that much, but at least it's like something towards my 1,000 total battles. Like, if I do 25 every time minimum I turn this game on, then we'll get there. Even though it will still take a really long time. Yeah, exactly. 25 battles is one night, essentially. I just meant I decided to go tank Pally because he made it look so badass. Low key, some. Hey, you know what? No judgment. Zero judgment. We want more tanks. Honestly, like, if there's a situation where you want to be a level 60 tank and you want him to teach you, he's told me already, like, anybody that wants to tank, he'll teach them. He would love to be a DPS, so he will gladly teach anybody who wants to learn how to tank. Find a zone. What does that even mean, find a zone? I'm in a zone right now. You can do 35 easy. Jarn, 35 easy? I don't know, man. Easy is a strong word. I average 40 a night. Okay, well then. Well, I'm going fast, you know. Granted, I mean, it's probably only gonna get easier too, because obviously my Gyarados at some point in time is gonna hit level 100, and then life gets really easy, right? Not that it's not already really easy. It's just what? Level 93, you know, I'm already using water attacks and one-shotting like everything, so. Has anybody heard about the new DLC that's apparently coming out for this game? Apparently there's going to be zones where you can get above level 100. It's a little crazy. Above level 100 is kind of a wild statement for Pokemon. The new zones out of head. Out of end? Hooray! do need to collect a few of these while we go though. We'll just fly to the next one. It's that easy. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if I can hit level 35 in one night. If I can, then that, like, being completely honest, that will be a game changer for everything. Even if I could do it in 2 nights. Shoot, if I could do it in 3 nights. It's a massive game changer. Because every single time I get a new character to level 35, it's the equivalent of Donnie making an extra 10, 20, 35 gold per week with just by opening the account, opening the character up. So if I could do that like 2 or 3 nights, well, shoot, I could get myself up to maybe 1,000 gold a week. Without too much hesitation, without too much hardship. Not that 1,000 gold a week would be the goal. Honestly, if my original goal was 100 gold a week, and I'm past that now, but I'm like kind of like, well, you know what? 500 gold a week would also be really nice. 500 gold a week would be real nice. Also because we don't know, like, we haven't done any of the content for it yet, but once you get later into the game, so as soon as we start doing AQ 40 or Naxxramas, which we are a ways away from those, but once you get the item, you still have to do other things to actually be able to, like, get the item built so that you can wear it. And a lot of those items cost anywhere between like 500 and 1,000 gold for one item. So, you know, just getting the drop on, like, for example, if you get the bindings for Thunder Fury, I think right now, granted it's like a legendary tanking weapon, which is not easy to just get the bindings alone, but if you do get the bindings, you're looking at, I think it's like almost 2,000 gold to get it built, currently. So, you know, it's not as much as just get the item. You actually do, for the late game, you gotta have some either real stores of mats ready to go, or you gotta have a lot of gold. We're just gonna zip to the next one. So it'll be a test if nothing else. I mean, I think that there's gonna be like, sorry, if you guys don't want me to talk about it any further, I don't have to, but there's gonna be, if I had to suspect my biggest issue is going to be the speed itself, because double experience, technically, in the mass that I want to do it, as good as it is, I'm hoping I can be so efficient and so fast that, like, the slowest part would actually be just sitting around in tents. Therefore, I probably won't even start using tents until like level 20, like late 20s or 30s, because like I definitely can recognize that, like, by level 30, getting double experience will matter a lot, but also, like, I do think that, like, do I want to try and wait 10 minutes every you know, every 10 minutes wait 10 minutes to double the experience? Or do I just raw dog it? Yeah, great question, Jarn. So at level 35, that's the level you need so that you can get your professions for tailoring and leatherworking to skill 250. And once you have those at 250, then you can make some items that have lockout timers on them. And what that means is that you can make a piece of cloth that takes 4 days to recharge. So you can do it once every 4 days. And because it takes so long to recharge, that's why it's worth so much. That's what you're paying the premium for to buy it off of someone, is because they can only make one every 4 days, which means they can make less than 2 per week. So the idea is if you have a bunch of those characters that can make those, then you're kind of bypassing the whole idea that you can only make one every 4 days. Like Mooncloth, the great example is like Maddie can make one Mooncloth every 4 days. Whereas I can make 3 every 4 days. So, and because I have the ability to make more of them, I actually technically could look into crafting it too. Like, crafting specific items with it to sell, because I will be in a weird situation where I can kind of control the fact that I'm making 5 or 6 in one night when some of those mats you need to have like 16 of them. Well, for me that only takes like, 2 weeks or whatever to make. Whereas for most people that's going to take like 3 months. Okay, that math isn't 100%, but you understand what I'm getting at. It would take me significantly less time. So to answer your question, Darn, I don't need another level 35. I want another level 35. Muha ha ha ha. Donnie's evil. He's gonna take over the world. I technically should look at putting one into alchemy because you can do those Arcanite bars. I think that's with alchemy. I should look into that and get one character to do that. But the profit margins on doing that are they're a lot less. Right, Jarn, I feel like I've killed everything. Oh, there might be stuff. Okay, there's gonna be guys upstairs, up this parkour. I'm doing pretty good, kinda, right? 18 kills. Oh gosh. But I've been working really steadily and hard on my fishing. My fishing's at level 221 now. So my goal also is to try and max out my fishing. I'd like to actually have it maxed out by... Well, technically my goal was to have it maxed out yesterday. But it's taking way longer. I forgot how slow leveling up fishing is. So fishing will take a little bit longer. Definitely take a little bit longer, but in the end, it'll be worth it, I think. I am working on a new... Oh, gosh. I'm working on a new gold farm. I'm hoping I can get you guys the... Okay, I get it. I fell off the edge. I didn't get to fight. I'm working on a brand new gold farm to hopefully make a video for you guys. I'm hoping that I can have it done in the next week or two. I'm not going to make it a members only one, I think. I think I am going to make that one a full-on everybody can watch it situation. Oh, I'm going to definitely get the KO there, yeah. Well, you know what they say. Dragon is good against dragon. Unless you miss your dragon move. Ash, oh, the last few levels I've just gotten, Ash. What level is your fishing at, by the way? To get from, like, no joke, from 220 to 221 was something like 15 casts. It was crazy. You know, here's the thing too, just to throw out there. I'm not going to be mad that if I don't get 25 kills tonight, only because 20 is still solid. Like, we're never going to be mad when we get 20 kills. Like, 20 is, like, realistically probably more of a realistic number. Yeah, so you've put in some time, Ash, for sure. 163 is pretty solid. But you know, I will say, Ash, that I have found, so if you care to do it more, I would go to Booty Bay, go on that coast, and catch the oily blackmouths and the eels, and the, and then you can go on the river and catch the, I think they're like greater sagefish. You can actually, and I know that you can use them for your cooking and for your alchemy, but if you don't want to use them for those, they do actually, you can make actually a half decent amount of money just passively doing fishing. Like, it's not great, but it's definitely not bad. Like, if you find a stone eel patch, they sell for 75 silver a piece, and you get 3 to 5 of them, right? So it's like, okay, well, you know, I just got 4 gold for fishing one patch. That's very, very acceptable, right? And then 3 to 5 on the oily blackmouths, and so that's like 1 gold essentially every time you do one of those too. So, you know, if you keep on doing those, the fire fins, you won't sell them for near as much, but you'll sell them for a little bit. Can I hit him too? Oh wow, I did hit him. Oh, I did not hit him. We a little confused. We both killed each other. But yeah, so I wouldn't say it's the most lucrative leveling up fishing, but I will say, as far as like low impact making some gold or getting some mats, and like also because the chests you get along the way, you'll get tons of leather and tons of tailoring equipment. I've actually done half decent on just like stocking up on those things too. So I would go as far to say that like as an all-around situation, I think it's really really good. Well, Jarn, we couldn't even get 25 tonight. Let's go back to this one. I don't know if things respawn when we walk away, but we'll for sure go on top of a building if we can get on top of one, because we didn't go up this parkour, which I see right here. Oh, apparently we either missed him. Oh yeah, no, you don't wanna. That's not your fight, bro. I'll do that. Stone eel patches are not hard to find in Theramore. If they're helpful, I'm just low level to catch them consistently. Yeah, so use the bobbers. You've already had to use bobbers. There's no way you've gotten to 160 without using bobbers. I just go and buy like 30 of the ones that are the best ones you can buy. They're like 2 silver each. And I also find that it helps me too, that I turn down the volume. I turn down the volume of everything except the sound effects, and then I crank it to max. so that I can hear the sound effect of the catch really good. So like I can even be listening to music or watching a movie or a TV show, and then I hear that in the water over top of everything, and it makes it so much easier to fish. I don't miss any of my catches that way. Oh, we got 25. 25 was the goal. Let's see if we can beat 25 real quick. If the stars align, we should be able to get like another 2 battles out of this. If we don't fall over and then see nothing. Alright, well, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, Ash, no joke. You just turn the music off, and then turn the like I literally just have the sound effects cranked, and then master volume for that cranked, and everything else turned down, and then you hear the fishing icon so good, and then it's easy. And then also one thing that it really helps with is, when you're near running water, you kind of get that like swooshing running water sound already. It turns that off. So you don't actually get the sound effects of like the game of that. You'll just get the sound effects of when you like get the catch. Really, really convenient and nice. Okay, we're gonna run up here, see if we can get another one. But yeah, world of difference once I changed that. I did the first 120 levels without it, and then I was like, this is so boring. I need to like watch TV and figure this out. And then I like just like played around with it, and I got it, and I was like, oh, that's sweet. Game changer. But I actually enjoy fishing. I don't mind it. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, here's the thing. I can go kill spiders. I can go kill sandworms, whatever. I can go do fishing. It's, like, all the same. Like, it's, like, I would actually go as far to say it's easier to watch TV playing fishing than it is going and killing anything else, because I have to worry about whether I'm getting PvP'd more often and or, like, well, I guess you still have to worry about PvP, but, like, you have to worry more often about like just dying to things that you're fighting. Like you can't really fully watch the TV, you know? You know, you get it. We're kind of in here looking for more dragons. I do not see dragons. But I've been enjoying it. And also, I've been getting some kind of weird blacksmithing plans and stuff too. I've gotten 2 blue blacksmithing plans. Not that either of them were worth a lot of money, but I was able to sell them for like 40 silver each. So, you know, like that helps too. But yeah, no, I mean, all in all, I'm a pro component of the fishing. I did get a winter squid, which is like not that good in Turtle WoW, but if it was normal classic, that would be a really cool thing to get. Ooh, there we go. There's my dragon. I just want to like catch them, because if you catch them, like, I get a little bit of experience, but I get a whole bunch of EXP candies. It's like that situation that like if we ever truly want to play online and do ranked and stuff, it'd be really nice to have some of the extra can you stop looking at me? Wow. I can't believe we just caught that Glade. No joke, I am a little bit surprised that we caught him. Oh. Nice. Eat him, crunch. We're getting there. We're hitting the 50 dragons for sure today. For sure we are doing it. But yeah, so, okay, so, and also to anybody that wants to, Maddie did say that there was an open sign up with another guild to do Molten Core for tomorrow. Anybody that might be interested in running Molten Core tomorrow, that will be on the table. For anybody... that might be interested in running it. He actually saw me? That's crazy. Well, I'm not telling you you need to be level 60 tomorrow, Jarn, but I am telling you you can't, Jarn, being realistic, you can't go. Being realistic, you can hit level 60 all you want. You can hit level 60 right now and run level 60 dungeons until tomorrow, and you will not have the gear in time. I can promise you that. I can promise you you will not have the gear in time. Jarn, I think actually, are you online still? Maddie hasn't come on here yet. Is Maddie online? You should actually get Maddie to take you. It can't be done, Jarn. Can't be done. 3 level 50s. It can't be done. You know what? You could ask her if you really want to try and do something. You should ask her to see if she can take you. You can say, Donnie said I need to do Mara to get a ring. Do you know? Is that something we could do? I don't know if it's something the two of you could do. I could always help too at some point when I'm done streaming. But you need to get Tamara to get. We need to get you a ring. And to be fair, actually, I think that there's a good gun that drops from a goblin in there too. What are the chances of our guild doing a joint mission to run a big raid with another guild? Like the church I work at often does. We've done that before. We did that for... we joined another guild once to do ZG. So Ash, it's not a matter of... Like, okay, so here's our issue with raiding right now. Here's our issue, and it's not even a full-on issue. but it's gonna take some time. But essentially, we are totally fine with picking up DPS. You know, if you can't get the DPS, so be it. But the thing is, it's really hard to rely on a completely random tank or a completely random healer, because you don't know how good they are. And on top of that, let's just say a really good tanking item drops or a really good healing item drops. Well, you can hardly say, nope, you can't roll on that. That wouldn't even be, that's not fair. It's really not fair. But also, by us bringing them, that means that our tanks and our healers have less of a chance to be able to get that item. Which, to be fair, they're the most, without them, there's no dungeon running. So, take that in mind. It's hard to bring, and if you are going to bring one, you don't want to bring both. It's one thing to be like, you know what, we've got 2 tanks, we need 1 more healer, or we've got 2 healers and 1 tank, we need to pull up 1 more tank. It's one thing to get one, it's a whole other thing to need to get both. So that's kind of where we're at, is that we don't have a consistent party with... it's all good. It's all good. Jarn, we could probably do it later, though. That should be next on our list of things to do for you, is that Mara ring. And I'm sure Maddie will help us because she wants to have a chance at getting that dagger. And you'd get good experience there. So, because you'll wear that ring for a long time. It's the same ring I'm using currently, so. You literally would have a ring that I'm still wearing. Granted, you need, that's just the first piece of the puzzle, but we get you that ring, it's an item slot that you're like, yep, I'm not gonna have to replace that for a really long time. But yeah, we'll work on it later, Jarn. I was thinking about what we need to do to get you fully ready. There's a lot of things that need to be done, but I think that getting you that ring pretty quick is gonna be a step in the major right direction. I also think that we should probably get you to do an LBRS run, because there is some good LBRS stuff. Not the best stuff, but some good upgrades in there for you there. So we'll maybe we could even try to put together an LBRS group. Oh, actually, I might be overcommitting to even think I can do either of them today, because I still have to go to the gym and I still have Dungeons and Dragons tonight. So it might not be a tonight situation, but those are all things that I think are important that we need to get you pronto. Well, Jarn, the answer to that is don't pull as much. You gotta... Jarn, you got some stuff you gotta learn. You got some stuff you gotta learn. But I'm not being hard on you yet. I will be hard on you at one point. But you're still in the learning phase. It's your first character. You've been blasting through levels, which is great. But yeah, when the time comes, we'll make sure that you learn what you need to learn. Oh yeah, dude, you do you. We'll do it whenever. We'll do it whenever. I just want to get you that ring, because it's just so silly not to have that ring. I don't care if you're a DPS or you're if you're a DPS or a tank. You can't convince me that you shouldn't have that ring. And I can say that for any warrior. Not for paladins or for... Well, I mean, honestly, there's probably a strong argument for bear tanks also. But for sure, for warriors, no one could convince me otherwise. I mean, the Jarn, the thing is, it has less to do. Repeat ball, quick ball. He doesn't even know I'm here. Oh. Until he does know that I'm here. Oh, so close. 2 more dragons. 2 more. We'll just have to see, Jarn, like, cause like, oh gosh, I can't even remember what time it is for you, but like, tonight I won't be on World of Warcraft till like pretty late. Gym and then straight home. Dungeons and Dragons. I'm hoping I'm done that at like 9 my time. And then I want to hang out with my wife before she goes to bed. So I probably won't be on until 11 my time. Which, if you want to look that up, that's 11 HST. I've literally almost scared that Fennekin every time. She's doing a lot better, Ash. Thanks for asking. She's feeling so much better now. Okay, so oh wait, what? I still need 1 more dragon? What the actual F? Yeah, she's feeling so much better now. I mean, here's a good way to gauge it. We're back to the gym. She's working out now. Now, like, her weights are not what they used to be, but like her body is getting stronger and she's getting a lot better. I still haven't started playing ZA yet. I hope to play it by the end of the year. Vital, you'll get there, dude. You know what? No rush on the game. And you know what, Vital? Here's the bright side. Totally self-serving. I'm about to plug myself. At least you'll have a whole bunch of shorts you can watch to help you play the game, you know? You don't have to figure out a lot of the nuances. I will say one thing I applaud this game for is I think that it has the tutorial is not as bad as Scarlet and Violet. That's my personal opinion. That does not mean I'm right. It's just my opinion. The Scarlet and Violet tutorial literally ate my soul. Literally ate my soul. Okay, so, but yeah, Ash. So things are just going great. Things are going great for her. Which has been awesome. I mean, so this weekend, yeah, I know you guys kind of knew a little bit, but like we've been doing a lot more hiking. I think I've been talking about it a little bit on stream, not a lot, but a little bit. And we were thinking that this weekend might be the first weekend back to hiking. Granted, we won't be doing like our big, like we've been doing like 9-mile hikes. We won't be doing that. Actually, no, it wasn't 9 miles. I think it was 7 miles. We won't be doing those, but we'll, you know, it's about getting back out there. Even if we just do like 2 miles, it's just about moving and getting back into the swing of it, getting back into real life. So yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of hiking potentially this weekend. And then, oh, by the way, I'm glad to hear about your wife doing better, buddy. I got the game a few days after they dropped it, and it's open, just not in the Switch 2 yet. You'll get there, dude. You'll get there. You know what? Here's the thing. Don't rush it. Because the last thing you want is to put the game in and then just like not like be engaged. Like play it when you're ready to play it. To anybody that cares about my weight loss journey, we hit the scale, lowest we've ever been on the scale. Well, not ever, but lowest we've been on the scale since we started the cut today, ladies and gentlemen. Donnie has officially hit 168.8 pounds. It has been slow going here near the end of my diet, but we are still getting the gains, or the reverse gains, that we've been wanting. We have decided that we are going to stop cutting at 165 pounds. So literally the finish line is around the corner. Around the corner. Almost done this cutting journey, and then we're going to be back to, we're going to do about 3 to 4 weeks of maintenance. And then we're going to do, after 3 to 4 weeks of maintenance, we are going to do another bulk. A very slow bulk. We're going to slow bulk to 175. See how much muscle we gain in that time, and then probably do another cut to 170 instead of 165. So we pretty much have the next 6 to 9 months of our weight gain and loss journey mapped out. It'll be nice to eat some more calories again. It'll be nice to get some friggin' sugar and some fat in my diet again. It's this last month has been very trying. But, you know, it's been slow. I've been eating more calories, walking a little less. World of Warcraft doesn't help on that front, but I do really make a point to, like, get up and, like, try to get at the very minimum, I try to get 6,000 steps a day. So I really do try my best. I got the game a few days after. Oh, yeah. Congrats, buddy. Even after your feast yesterday. Shut up. Yesterday was not a feast. Yesterday was like the most disappointing meals I've ever eaten. I was telling them yesterday that it was like I was so unfulfilled with my meals yesterday because I ate like 5 chicken breasts. I was telling John and Maddie that last night. We must be getting close. I just like hunted so many of those crystals. Okay, I need 102 more. Oh, I wonder if like it only 102 more. I wonder if like, even though this gives me more than, that gave me 3, but I bet you that only gave me 1. That only gave me 1, so it's 1, like every smash I get is only counting as 1. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. Oh, me too. Ash, it's actually funny. We've been looking at doing a thing. Because I like try to get all my steps in. So I actually have been looking into setting my setup so that when I'm playing with you guys, I can be getting my walking in. But then also have some sort of like thing on there that like on the Twitch so that, you know, like I'm gonna have a standard walking speed, but then if somebody like gifts a sub or something, then I'll up the speed for X amount of time, or until like, you know, like even if it was one of those things that it's like I'm gonna walk at like 1.8 miles an hour because I'm streaming for 3 hours, right? But then if somebody joins gifts a sub to somebody, then I put it up to by 0.1. So, you know, if somebody actually does like donate like 5, then it's like, okay, like, you know, like, all of a sudden it's actually going to get pretty quick, pretty fast. Yeah, Don, that's literally what I just said. Literally what I just said. I would actually have to move the bed, but we are definitely thinking about getting it all set up to do that. Because it'd be kind of fun and interactive. You know what, though? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've done more for less. And I also, like, here's the thing. I very, very rarely, oh, I should be going and doing this. I very, very rarely don't get, like, my minimum 6,000 steps in. Like, it's been a very long time since I hit my minimum. And being completely honest, like, it's pretty rare that I don't even hit my target goal. I'm really, really dedicated to making sure that I try to get 10,000 steps every single day. So, the thing is, it's like, if it makes me go fast, or I can make it, like, I think it would be like a type of thing where it could make me go faster to a point, but like also it could be like after we get to a certain speed, it makes it so that I walk longer. I think that that would make more sense. So theoretically, if somebody came in and donated 20, it's like there's no shot that I'm gonna be able to maintain like 5 miles an hour, like for 3 hours straight. Like it's just not happening. I'm not a marathon runner. I'd love to say that I am like that fit. I'm not that fit. Straight up, I know I'm not that fit. But you could make it so that I had a good week. Made my average goal, calorie goal of 1,800 and average protein of 160. Dude, that's sweet. That is awesome. Yeah, so that's the thing. Because, like, the reality is, like, I know for a fact that if I'm going at my own pace, that's the key. If I'm going at my own pace, I know I can handle about, very comfortably, I can handle probably 20,000 steps in a day. Uncomfortably, I can do 30,000 steps. So what I mean by uncomfortably is like if I do 30,000 steps one day, I'm not really going to want to do 30,000 steps the next day. I know I can do it one day. I know I can't do like 30. I mean, and to be fair, the more I do it, I guess probably the better at it I would get. But it's not like I know for a fact at this point in time, I can't do 30,000 steps day after day after day. But I do know that I can like comfortably do like that 18 to 20,000 without like hurting myself. And then also that helps the cut. So it's like, it is what it is. If I had a better setup, I would set up a full gym in here and do like, the Twitch could make me do a whole friggin' workout if I wanted, like, if I had the space for it, but I don't. Gotta leverage bleeding hearts like me who will shed out if you're struggling. Well, you know what? You know what, Ash? I love that. It's the same as the stack a hat, right? Some people just want to see the world burn, and then other people are really gracious, and they're like, you know what? I don't want to make Donnie wear 12 hats at one time. Okay, I don't like this zone. We're going to a different zone. I do have a weighted vest. That could also be an option. That could also be an option. So yeah, I mean, so yeah, that's like definitely something I will say. I mean, here's my thing. I want to see what Black Friday looks like for deals next week. Because you guys know, like, I mean, I do really try my best to, like, I really, really respect a lot that my wife gives me the opportunity to build this channel with you guys. I respect that a lot, and part of that respect is I don't want to spend money. Because, obviously, you know, I'm not making as much. Like, that's what it is. We both know that that's how this goes. For me to build this, it's like, it's 5 years of, like, you know, me being a bit more frugal. So, you know, I want to make sure it's a really good deal or whatever the case is. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do like a stream, a donation stream or something where you guys can donate to the cause and I'll do something ridiculous or stay on for 24 hours or something like that. And I know walking pads are not that expensive, but you know, it's just, I don't want to put that burden on my wife. Oh man, well, yeah, it's funny. They've done the calculations, dude, on weighted vests. It's literally like granted, they haven't done like a lot of like marathonists to check them out, but for the most part, it is like if you put on 10% of your body weight on a vest, you actually burn 10% more calories per step. So in a theoretical world, like on your average human being, 200 steps would burn 10 calories. So if I theoretically had 15 or, well, 16 pounds on a weighted vest on top of me, that means that it would burn 11 calories instead of 10 calories. I mean, like, dude, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Seriously, my wife is she's my superhero. She is like literally the smartest person I know. She is the most caring person I know. And she wants nothing, and literally she has always been so supportive of me. Like, guys, no joke, I was a financial advisor, and I was good at being a financial advisor, and things at where I was working were not great. And what I mean by that was I was in a situation where I was my own boss, and they kind of made it so that I kind of was gonna have to work for other people, and it was gonna change everything. And I was like, you know what? I'd love to start my own business and doing buy and sell. I was like, literally, I want to take things and resell them. And she was like, you think you can make a full-time business out of that? And I was like, I do. And she was like, honestly, you sound crazy, but you're also so determined that if that's something you want to try, then I want to support you. And like, she let me go and live out that fantasy, and it was really successful, where everybody around me was like, there's no way you can make a full-time living. And I did. I did all of it. I mean, like, obviously it wasn't as easy for me to do it and move to United States, and specifically Hawaii, but like, I still have the company running in Canada with it. So like, it was as successful as I ever could have wanted it to be. But I would have never ever gotten that chance without her fully supporting me and supporting any of my crazy dreams and crazy ideas. So like, on top of that, like, yeah, like, she's so smart, and she's so logical, and just literally, yeah, like, yeah, my dream girl. So part of that is I try to not abuse. Abuse is not even the right word, but I don't ever want, not that she would ever feel like taken advantage of, but I don't take advantage. I've never been that type, especially with her, when it's like, you know, the saying, like, give an inch, take a mile. That's never been ever how I am with her. If she is like, oh, like, I can do something, I don't, you know, maybe I push the envelope on a couple of very little things, like anybody does, but like, I never go crazy. Sorry, I'm not gonna, I'll stop weird flexing. I definitely don't take her for granted now. That's well said. Well and easily said. Whee! Okay, let's go upstairs. Nice. Go all the way upstairs to go absolutely nowhere. Good stuff. Okay, let's go battle some baddies. This has been a really bad night for battles, but it's because I've been chit-chatting with all of you, so I blame you guys. Take advantage of that. I can blame you guys for everything and anything. Ha, no, I'm just kidding. Gyarados, wait, what? Mirror match? Can my level 96 beat the level 56? It's a good question. So that probably feels very logical for you, but like, they've done studies that men often are upset by their female partner's success and see it as an ego hit and love that you aren't like, oh, man, my ego would have been gone so long ago. She's no joke. Like here's the reality. Like, this is just facts. My mom has 3 siblings who are quite educated. I'm not saying that they're not educated. They're quite educated. One of them is a successful, like, runs a successful business, became an engineer, civil engineer. The other one became a RN. Actually, the other two became RNs. So, you know, like, great education. My dad's side now, he is one of 8 and not as educated, but one of them became an accountant. One of them became a civil engineer. A lot of success still. My wife is more educated than both sides of my family. She's the most educated person in my whole family. All the way from, and I'm the youngest of my dad, who's the second youngest. I'm the youngest of all the cousins. My wife is more educated than every single one. Every single one. So the ego, if there was an ego, it's long gone. Like, she is literally so smart. And I'm not like, not that education just makes you smart. I'm just saying she is literally so smart. Wait, why are you making fun of me now? Why am I being added to the list? Because I'm saying nice things about my wife? That's weird. Oh, men with insecurities. I mean, you know what? There's a lot of men with those insecurities, though. A lot of men with those insecurities. I would say that my insecurities come from when I'm like, I've never been like, oh, I need to be a breadwinner. That's never been my thing. My whole thing is I just like, I want to give my wife like the best life I possibly can. And so I know that if I do the path I've been doing, it's going to take a long time to get there. But like, I do want to just work towards giving her the best life possible. And whether that's through traveling, seeing the world, building a family, going on vacations, you know, all of that. I just want her to like, you know, just love every moment of everything. And I know you can't get that. You don't get to love every moment, but I was showing Snapping's friend. You came in with Snapping's friend. Welcome in, McKenna. While I'm like doing this weird flex of bragging about my wife. She's gonna be like, this Donnie guy's a psychopath. Oh no! Ah, let's go kill this good old Alakazam. Bite him. Bite him in half. Chew him. Chomp him. Nom nom. My biggest insecurity is being a father, always trying to be the best dad. You can, working 2 jobs can be overwhelming. Dude, I believe it, man. I believe it. I believe it, man. Man, life is not easy. They don't make life... And like being realistic, like, you know, we don't even have it that hard. Like, you know, we get to live in North America, most of us. I'm not saying, you know, actually, I'll rephrase that because it's not even about being in North America. I'll rephrase that. Most of us are fortunate that we get to live near our families and live in places where, you know, we get to be what we want to be and who we want to be, and have never had to deal too much, or hopefully at all, with like loved ones being torn away from us, and or having terribly too bad of health issues that can't be dealt with. Like, we have things pretty good. So, you know, and no matter how good it is, life is still a battlefield, man. You still gotta wake up every day and find the motivation to put your best foot forward if you can, and take care of your family. You guys both have families, you know, and like, and it's not even that. It's like, oh gosh, self-destruct. And it's not even that. It's like, it's the other things too, right? Like, I mean, I'm one for that too. Like, being like, oh, you know, like, I haven't called my dad and it feels like too long. I haven't talked to him, and, you know, so I try to make a point to text him or call him, and I'm like, oh boy, you know, like, I wish that I just like did that more, but like also it's like you gotta find time for all that, and then next thing you know, you're like, okay, and I haven't talked to my brother. Either of my brothers in a month and a half. Like, what the heck's going on? Like, okay, I gotta call them, and I want to keep, and like, it's not like I got to. I want to, right? I want to, but like, there's just a lot, right? Like, yeah, and then all of a sudden you've done that, and you've realized that you've forgotten about somebody's birthday that really matters. Like, life has just always got a lot going on. Life has got a lot going on. I think as long as your girlfriend doesn't make you crash your dream car at 19, you're all good. Hey, you know what, Jarn? At 19, that might be a very, very good thing to think about. Jarn, it sounds like you've been through it. Jarn's had a rough week. Jarn's had a rough week. Let's leave it at that. That's for sure. Oh no! Okay, we got the double whammy suicide. Earthquake! Hiya! There is this guy, YouTuber. I think it's called Simply Explained. He's from Canada, actually. Funny enough, he doesn't actually publicize he's from Canada, but one of his videos, he was quoting a place in British Columbia, and I was like, nobody in the world would even really know this, but because it's like he was talking about places I've been to, I was like, ah. But anywho, he does these like animated, really funny videos of like, and one of them is like life simply explained as a video game, and it like he just hits it on the nose. It is so friggin' funny. If anybody's interested, I can get a link. Unless somebody knows what I'm talking about, you can put a link in for everybody else to watch it. Okay, this has been not as good of a battle night, but you know what? We're still gonna get 20 probably. But hey, he's just put his energy into leveling, and we love that Jarn has been committing to the bit. I mean, Jarn, you probably should be dealing with like your thing that's been going on, but you know, the fact that World of Warcraft has been there for you to help you, okay, he's literally burning alive. Help you deal with it, you know, there's something to be said about that too, you know. Alright, we hit our 20 battles. We are definitely... You know what? We got max. That's good. I don't think we're going to get 5 more battles. We'll be lucky if we can find 1 more. We did a lot of chatting and not a lot of figuring out where to go. But that's okay. That was good chats. You know what they say, life is like a car crash. Do they say that? I don't know. I've never heard that one. Life is like a car crash. Just fix it up and try again, or file an insurance claim and invest in a new path. Hey, there you go. You might be onto something. You might be onto something. Who knows? Cleaning up the streets one thing at a time. Okay, so here's the damage. We are done. I don't even know. Oh, that's why I'm coming up here to smash some crystals. Literally was like, I don't even know why I'm coming up here. Well, now we know. So we've done all of the catching quests. We still have a ways to go, though. A big one that we haven't done too much of is the getting all the megas. So that's probably going to be next on the list. And getting all these crystals is a 2-for-1 because it can make it so that we can afford to do it. Whoop. Oh, nice. There's an Eevee over here. Hey. Oh, we caught an Eevee. That's good. We also still have to fill up more Pokedex. Can we even reach that? Nice, we can. So we're kind of just doing a little bit of what needs to be done still, you know? Getting colorful screws? Yeah, we'll get this other one too. How did the speedrun go? Honestly, Don, speedrunning's been a lot of fun. I don't know who here's actually watched any amount of speedrunning. I know that Jarn has. Ash, have you been watching the speedrunning at all? Let us know if you've been watching much of it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. You guys tell me who's been watching it if you've been having fun. We were on a pretty good run yesterday. Unfortunately, I ended up biffing, like, I was running out of time, but then I got the farthest into a speedrun I'd ever done, which was great. But I did start, like, because I didn't have as much experience in the later game of the speedrun, I started making more mistakes. But that's how you get better, is just by, like, getting farther and getting more practice in. So all in all, oh, Ash, see? Perfect. Ash has been enjoying it. That's good. Wow. Okay, we got a bunch here. I've been really enjoying it, to be honest. It's a fun speedrun. It's the most fun, and honestly, it's from everything I've read and heard, it's a lot different than most Pokemon speedruns. But I kind of get why they're saying it's a lot different, and I respect. Like, I understand why I like it more, with it being different. Can we make this jump? Oh, we definitely can't. Okay, all good. Let's go to, there's a store, I think it's over here, right? But I want to go buy more Mega Stones. It's going to be like a place like this, I think. Mega Stone? Alright, Mega Stone place is right there, so we just gotta go south. But yeah, so I've been having fun. Don, you should chill and keep watching it. I know that you came on at least one of them. But I've been getting better at it. I've been getting better. I had a really, yesterday's run, we ended up getting a really rare, pickup. And we like rare pickups. Okay, so we just literally have to buy these. I don't even think we gotta do anything crazy. Oh, can you get the metal coat here? No metal coat, eh? Okay. Blastoise? Oh, I'm already out? I'm out of money already, Kangaskhan. So here's the real question. Does that just count? Or do I have to, like, physically equip it? Oh, nice. That counts. You just have to buy them. Okay. I didn't realize it was just, like, a purchasing situation. So let's go to Mabel's. I think we... We gotta, okay, so we need a lot more money. We haven't caught too many here. Evolving, I mean, we're almost at 300. All right, let's go here. Let's go and do this battle. It auto-equips, yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay, so we are now going to do this. Ah, this old dude. All right. Oh, we actually have gotten a couple of our bolts. We should go cash those in pretty quick here. But yeah, so just to reiterate, we're probably not going to be on stream super long today. Gosh, it's been so long since I've used any other Pokemon. Oh gosh, that's why. I'm getting bodied here. Alright, back to Gyarados, the tried and true. Tried and true, it's always Gyarados. Yeah, we're probably going to call it after this. I do have to do a little bit of videoing and a little bit of editing because I've been slacking on my shorts. I don't know if you guys are all up to date on my shorts. I haven't had a short come out in a few days, but please go and watch it. If you guys also want to help out, you have not had enough of me, please feel free to go back and leave on, even if you have it on quiet, any of my old live streams, and specifically the new Let's Go Pikachu speedrun that I did the other day is going to be a good watch because I got on a really good run. My first run I didn't get that far, but my second run I did. But yeah, any watch time on those really does go a long way to helping the channel because it tells YouTube that it's a pretty good run and that they should promote it to other people to watch. So yeah, if you need more Donnie, I would highly recommend going in and watching some of specifically that VOD, but any of my old live streams helps out. You're getting good at the shorts. They're looking very clean and good content lately. Ash, thank you for saying that. I've been working on my editing and I think I've been getting better at it. So I really appreciate that you picked up on that because like I feel like I've been putting in a pretty solid attempt to make it quite a bit cleaner. So I'm glad that, thank you for recognizing that. Thank you for recognizing that. Dubstep Pikachu. We'll just go do a couple more crystals. I want to put, I'll play for like 4 or 5 more minutes kind of thing. But yeah, and then I got to do some videoing. My goal, I have a whole list of shorts I need to video. So my goal is to get some of those videos made. Honestly, I'm so far behind that I'd be really happy if I can even get 3 of them videoed and then get 1 or 2 of them. Shoot, if I can even get 1 of them edited tonight to come out tomorrow, at least then I'd be kind of back on track. And if I at least have a couple in the backlog, then, you know, I can edit as the days go on. But yeah, I know, I feel like I've done good. Yeah, the shorts look like they are made by a YouTuber. Well, thank you. I mean, I guess that means that you're saying that my old shorts were not as good. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, I gotta go. Time to go home and make some ground turkey and pump that iron. Dude, turkey is good for the iron pumping. Don, have a good one, man. Thanks for coming in and chilling. But yeah, no, I feel like, actually, funny enough, the one that I just came out the other day with that I caught that shiny. It didn't do that good on YouTube, but it got 30,000 views so far on Instagram, which is crazy. I mean, and to be fair, different types of videos just do better on the different platforms. That's how it is. That's how it's always been. I post everything on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and there's just certain ones. Like, for example, the How to Catch Froakie. That one, solid video. It gets like continually like anywhere between 2 and 20 views every hour on YouTube. But it got like 600 views, 300 views on TikTok, and like 600 to 900 views on Instagram, and hasn't gotten a view since. Whereas it's gotten like I said, like 23,000 views, and it still gets like a couple of views every hour. Or at the very minimum, like something like 50 views every day or two. Like, gonna get some more tanking practice. Do y'all celebrate American Thanksgiving, or y'all mostly do the fam back home in Canada date? We're doing American Thanksgiving. We do both. Ash. Canadian Thanksgiving was last month. And then American Thanksgiving will be, obviously it's coming up pretty quick here. Coming up very quickly here. Next week, to be more exact, to say it like it is. But yeah, so we do both. Like, we didn't go home for Thanksgiving this year, but we like had a good call with both of our parents, and you know, wish everyone back home happy Thanksgiving, and they all wished us one. And we'll have people messaging us next week wishing us one, our families mostly, because most Canadians, like, I literally, I don't even remember. I've only been remembering what day American Thanksgiving is because it's next week. Like, it's hard for me to remember that. Just because, like, it's such a new concept. Not a new concept, it's been there for obviously hundreds of years or whatever, but new because it's a different date. And I'm already, guys, like, I'm horrible when it comes to dates. I'm sorry, it's preemptive. I'm sorry if I forget your birthday. Like, I'm really bad with birthdays. I literally do best with birthdays. If you tell me your birthday is like in a few days, then I'll do better remembering it. But like, if you like are like, oh, my birthday is September, like, I'm gonna forget. I'm sorry. That's just me. I literally, my brain capacity, I can remember my wife's birthday, and I can remember my mom and dad's birthday, and that's about it. That's the best I can do. But also, I'm one of those types too that I don't really expect people to wish me a happy birthday. So. Lol, you got all 80 of them HD too, huh? Different every year. I need a calendar to help me, and I'm from here. What do you mean? Lol, you got all 80 of them HD too, huh? What? Sorry, what do you mean? Ash? Let's trade. We've gotten some more. We've got 5. All right. Having one of the you'll find after smashing crystals. That seems like probably where it should go. Having one of these will make it less likely to black out. That's also kind of important, but let's just finish this one off. Or get close to finishing it off. Oh, wait. I was doing a different one, too. What was the other one I was... Oh, experience gained. Yeah, I don't really care about that anymore. I've got so many EXP candies. I literally could probably make everybody level 100 right now if I wanted to. There you go. 17 of these guys. Who's my lowest level? If we give him, like, no joke, 10, he probably goes up a lot. Okay. Maybe I don't have enough to make everybody go to max level, but that was still a massive upgrade. Garchomp's been doing work for us, though. Let's give him the other 7. And you know what? We've got 20 of these. We'll give those to Houndoom. This won't even help him that much. It's a little experience. Houndoom will get these 10. And these we're going to give all to Garchomp. Because he's been our second in command lately. 88, there we go. A few levels there. 3 rare candies. There you go. Level 100. Oh my gosh, Ash, I do have ADHD a little bit. Donnie has an idea to do a coaching stream. Wait, so you stream, you coaching me, streaming to you? Jarn, say that differently. You want to coach me on how to stream, or you want me to coach you on how to stream, or do you want me to have a stream on me coaching you how to do something? Because if you want me to have a stream coaching you how to tank, that might make sense. You're like, whoa, Donnie, don't say I'm a bad tank. I screen share in Discord. Okay, and then what? Yeah, I do have a little bit of ADHD. It's undiagnosed, but I think it is safe to say I do have a little bit. Which is really weird because for the most part, I'm actually quite good at focusing. My brain just never stops, you know? And like I can jump between ideas, but like a lot of ADHD, and I know it's a spectrum thing. Not everybody's ADHD is different, but I never got like diagnosed or anything because I never had issues like staying on a topic. I never really had issues like sitting in class and listening or anything like that. Like I can play the same video game for hours and hours and I don't feel like I need to change it up or anything like that. You could be right there, Jarn. Jarn, I don't know if one coaching session's gonna do it. It might have to be a full-on series. Joking. Kind of joking. Kind of not joking, but kind of joking. Half joking. Okay, I'm 10% joking, Jarn. You're gonna need more than one day of practice, for sure. Believe in me. You need lots of practice because I'm not even that, like, I'm great at, what we'll do, Jarn, is I will take you through BRD and I will tank it. Because you need to learn how to be a DPS as well as you need to learn how to tank. I will say one thing, and I say this with love, brother, but when I've been tanking with you, a lot of times you struggle on where you need to be. And what I mean by that is you struggle by being in front of me when I'm tanking. It's like, no, bro, I'm in front. I'm the tank. But part of that is because you've probably been doing a lot of tanking, so you're like naturally out in front. But the tank always goes first. There's no point in ever being in front of the tank. Because if you're in front of the tank, you have the potential to get hit before the tank does. And if you're not tanking, you should not be getting hit first. Under 90% of circumstances. So, fact, if you're pulling and you're not being asked to pull, you're in the wrong spot. That is just fact. That is just the life of a dungeon run. Only person in front should be the tank unless it's specified otherwise. Yep. Dude, I know. We did BRD together when I was tanking. I saw you doing that. We got some habits. So this is the thing. You've got some, I don't want to say you have bad habits, because that's like a very definitive thing to say. You've got some things we need to work on. Everybody's got things they need to work on. You also have some things you need to work on. I really wish I could catch that Gengar. That would have been a really nice way to cap this off. Get the Gengar. Sounds good, Ash. To be fair, Ash, we're getting ready to call it pretty quick here. I said I was going to stay on for 5 more minutes 15 minutes ago, so. I just wanted to catch these alphas because they were in my face. And get these crystals because they're in my face. Well, you know what, Jarn? Step 1 is figuring out that that's what you need to work on. So you're already working on it. All right, guys. Well, that's going to take us to the end of the stream today. Did we accomplish a lot? Well, you know what? I'm going to go with yes. We got our dragons caught, which is a major bonus. We did like another 50-ish battles. Not quite 50. It was close to 50. And so we're a little bit closer there. We got way more of our Mega Evolutions. We made some money to buy those. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go and spend our shards because we're probably getting close to cap. Let's do that real quick. Jarn, where the heck do I go for that? Where do I go? There's got to be a place that I can go and spend my shards. I can't remember. Oh, wait. Isn't it this place? Actually, it's this place, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Before we log off, let's go spend those shards. I'm pretty sure it's this building. I think I'm talking to the wrong person because there's an icon on one of them. I think I just talked to the other. And she's like, yo, yes, take my Mega Shards because I'm almost at max. We just go down the line. That's it. Okay. We want to get an expensive one. $30, 500 more points. There we go. Yeah, no, I recognize I have to buy them all. I recognize that. But I ran out of shards. But we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. We'll get one more shard here just so that it's, you know. And to be fair, we needed 102 of these broken. We're probably actually getting close on that one too. We've done pretty good on breaking them. Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's finish that off. We probably get another one to break another 1,000 of them or something, but maybe not. There's one, and there we go. Hallelujah. $100 itty-bitty points. Who says I'm... do you have to get every single one? Is it like you need every single one for it to work, or can you get away with not buying every single one? Okay, let's get these. Now we're gonna check to see, did we get another Mabels Research, or is it done? Evolve. There we go. So now we're just at the end of trying to figure everything out. Filling the decks, filling your Mega Evolutions, which we just did some major gains there. I'd be curious, how much did that patch just give me? Because we just spent like a lot. Oh wow, that patch gave me like actually a lot. Sweet. Well, we might need to... I wonder if they just respawn. If I... Jarn, do you know how the respawn works on these crystals? Do you know how the respawn on the crystals works? It's the only one you can get away with not doing. Gotcha. Gotcha. But yeah, Jarn, they just reappear after a bit. I wonder how long it takes. But yeah, that's where we are going to call it for today. Guys, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I had a good stream. We will be on tomorrow. Might be a little late. Like I said, we're behind on our content, so we are going to focus on that. We are going to start with some eBay. We'll do some posting. We got some shipping we got to do. And then we will hop into some video games afterwards. So thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream today. Stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow. And if not, then I hope you guys have a great weekend.